Tweet. Sent. Oh. Today we are going to be talking about social media and the effect it has on people, especially teenagers. Back then, before social media was even invented, like when our parents were our age, they never had problems with social media. But with social media being so common nowadays and that a lot of people have access to it, it has created many problems in our society to this date. There are different types of social medias. There is Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Tumblr, YouTube, and there's so many more. And they all affect teenagers in both ways, both positive and negative ways. But today I'm going to be talking about how it affects teenagers in negative ways for when they go out into the real world. Because of social media, we have created two worlds. There is the world outside around us, and there's also the world inside this little screen. And because of the world that's inside this screen, it has created a lot of bad things to our society. There are 6 main topics that I'm going to be talking about today that affect teenagers because of what social media has created. First off, social media creates antisocial behavior. Number 2, it creates cyberbullying. Number 3, it creates a digital footprint. Number 4, social media shows us what normal is. Number 5, people aren't as aware of their surroundings anymore. And number 6, you're not really sure who your real friends are. First off, social media creates antisocial behavior within teenagers all over the world. People are more dependent on their cell phones, with it being the number one source of interaction with their friends and followers on social media sites. It is said that 75% of teens now own cell phones, and 25% of them use it for social media. Therefore, a large portion of our generation's social and emotional development is happening through social media sites. Here are just a few examples of antisocial behaviors because of social media.
Did you guys see Amy's tweet? Oh my god, yeah. Guys, get off your phone. Let's go on the swing. I hate the birds are crazy. About that tweet. Can't believe she even tweeted that. How was your day? Hold on one second, my selfie's. Yes! 11 likes. Where'd you go?
See? How are these social media sites helping these teenagers with their social skills? When they go out for a job interview, they can't just tweet them all their qualifications. They have to be able to communicate and hold a conversation. But with social media, it's making it harder for teens to communicate verbally because of how much easier it is to talk behind a screen. Speaking of it being easier to talk behind a screen rather than in person brings me to my second point. Another reason why social media is harming teens is because of cyberbullying, where a person uses social media to communicate either fake, embarrassing, or harsh information about another person. Cyberbullying can ruin a person's reputation and social life because of one person posting something harmful on a social media site. And once it is posted, it's there forever. Cyberbullying can be used in many ways through social media, but here's just an example of one way it can be used.
Oh my god, Alyssa just called me short.
What? No, she didn't.
She did.
How? Show me. Okay, I'm gonna subtweet her back. Don't worry. Oh my god, totally do it. I'm gonna call her ugly.
In relation to the phrase, once it's posted, it's there forever, brings me to my third topic on how social media can affect a person socially. If you post something on any social media, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, or any other application, you're not only sharing it to your friends, but those friends can show their friends, who can show their friends, who can show their friends, and that one post you only wanted to show a few people can be seen all over. Even if you attempted to delete it, if it was harmful to others, it was still seen and could have been passed on to several other people. This is known as the internet tattoo or the digital footprint. And if you post anything offensive to anyone that could get you in trouble, it will be there forever. Even if you delete it, someone probably saw it who is able to share what you posted with other people. And by doing this, it can ruin people's social lives, and it can be damaging to people's jobs and many job opportunities, all because of one little post that you had the option to post or to keep it to yourself. Now on to my favorite point of all, the influence of advertisements. Sometimes when you're on your phone and you're on Twitter or Facebook, up come advertisements either persuading you to buy a certain product they're marketing or to catch your attention for some upcoming event. Either way, the pictures and videos they use to influence teenagers are unrealistic versions of what people perceive to be normal. So for women, they believe a perfect woman would have a skinny body, big chest, zero acne, and for men, it would be to have muscular arms, tall in height, and the list could go on forever. But these advertisements take a toll on these teenagers, making them think that this is what they're supposed to look like if they want to fit in with a certain clique or just in general. They're affected socially because all teenagers are influenced by these advertisements, and they all think that of these models and these advertisements the definition of normal. So, in social situations, people constantly are wondering what people think of them based off of these ads that these social medias promote. Here are a few examples where pictures on social media show us what normal is. Now, on to my fifth point. People aren't as aware as their surroundings because of social media. What I mean by this is that they're not fully aware of their surroundings, but they're more focused on what's actually happening on social media than they are than what's happening on around them. Literally. I have seen so many people just walking around in subdivisions and just anywhere on their phone, not paying attention to what's happening on around them, but they're more focused on what's happening on Twitter. And this is when accidents happen.
Selfie?
Of course.
Hey guys.
What?
In those past examples, those girls had no idea what was going on around them. They were just so focused on what was happening on their social media sites. Now, on to my sixth and final point, is people don't really know who their real friends are because of social media. The whole objective of these social media sites is to be able to interact with your friends. But I don't understand how people on Facebook have over 1,000 friends. Do you actually talk to all those people? I interviewed a bunch of girls to see if they actually talked to all of their Instagram followers on a regular day-to-day basis.
Okay guys, how many Instagram followers do you have?
Like 200? 400.
And how many do you actually talk to?
4. 3.
So each other?
1, 2, 3. Oh.
So basically what I'm trying to say here is that if you have a lot of Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter followers or friends, it doesn't mean that they're all your real friends. This affects your social life because you have a lot of virtual friends, but you don't have a lot of friends that you could talk to face on a regular day basis. Anyways, these 6 points are all valid in our society today. So many younger kids are joining these social networks and beginning to develop these negative effects, which can ruin your life in the future. And for all of you teenagers or kids or adults watching this video right now, make sure you're doing the right thing when using social media. Make sure you are using it in a positive way, in the way that it's supposed to be used, not for anything that can ruin relationships, friendships, or anything for that matter. Social media isn't anything to fool around with. Use your time wisely. Thanks for watching.
Ah, yes. Well, looky here, ah, what do we have? Another pretty thing ready for me to grab. But little does she know that I'm a wolf and she's coming. Cause at the end of the night, it is her I'll be holding. I love you so, hey, that's what you'll say. You'll tell me, baby, please don't go away. But when I play